Hello, everybody. I feel like a 1900s TV host. Do we have a show for you today? I'm so excited. I can't wait to talk to Marisa about her trip to TUDUM. How is everybody doing today? It's so good to see everyone. Oh my goodness.
Turned
Yes.
into like Dinosaur
Right,
or
exactly.
Ed Sullivan.
Exactly. Have we got a show for you today? I'm so excited. Yeah, it's hilarious. As we went live, I'm like, "What? Oh my god, you're such an idiot." But that's me. We all know me. So there we go. I is what it is. Oh, new jeans is haunted. I know. I can't wait to talk about Haunted Palace. I'm so excited. Um, so yeah, we've got a handful of I apologize. I had to reconfigure my booth, so I'm like my eye line is bad, so I apologize. You're gonna see me leaning a lot. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about, you guys. We've got a bunch of finales. We've got 9 puzzles. We've got Mercy for None. We've got Haunted Palace. We've got a bunch of premieres that we didn't get to yet. Good Boy, My Ghost Clients. We got so we got a lot to talk about. I'm super excited. Duck 8926. Can't wait to talk to you about Mercy for None. I saw your post on Blue Sky. Super excited.
Oh my God.
Yeah, WT, good to see you. How is your watch list, Marisa, in this land of chaos that we now live in?
It's so busy. There's always something to watch right now.
Mhm.
And then I started Mercy for None and then ended up binging the whole thing. I didn't realize I was in the mood for that kind of show,
Right?
but yeah.
And it helped that each episode was only, like, 45 minutes. So it was
I
like
didn't even notice.
yeah, I was like, "This is amazing." I can't wait to talk about it. I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Super, super
Yeah.
excited to talk about that one. But you guys, before we do that, we must talk to Marisa about her experience at TUDUM. Andrea, good to see you. Oh my gosh. So, um, Marisa, tell us about let's just tee it up. Like Regina Kim invited us to go. We got one slot. You went and experienced it all. Go. I also
Well, it just happened.
have to
Sorry.
say, Marisa was sending me videos from the red carpet, and the amount of screaming I was doing in my apartment was amazing. So go. Now
I
you
know. It was such a bummer that we all couldn't be there, but thanks to Regina Kim,
yes.
our friend who's a journalist. She just did our podcast, so you can find that. You know where you find podcasts, but she is um, just a very well-regarded Korean American journalist who writes about Korean culture and Korean entertainment. And so she was invited to Netflix TUDUM, and so she had one. She had a +1. So I went with her and it was just a fantastic weekend. Friday night was a content creator night. I don't know what I was doing there because I'm like the lone Gen X person there.
Represent.
Um, represent. But it was funny because I was standing in line and there were shuttle buses of like people getting off the buses like to come, like influencers from around the globe, and I met these women from Malaysia and the Philippines, and one of them was from the same province as my mom, and so we were chatting. I'm like, this is wild. This is wild.
I love it.
That Yeah. And so we walked in and I was like, I didn't know exactly what it was, having never been invited to an influencer event because I'm not an influencer. But they had like a bar set up for to represent different shows, and they had a tangerines activation, and it was amazing because it's not just Squid Game, right? And you've seen Netflix promotions with Martha Stewart and
Oh my god, that Martha Stewart, I wish we could play it on here because it's so amazing. Martha Stewart is one of us, you guys.
yes, I
I love
know.
it.
She's like, no, I don't speak the language, but I like, you don't have
It
to speak it
speaks
to.
me.
Yes, exactly.
Right?
So, I loaded up the tangerines video. I don't know, Jen, if you can call that up.
Oh, yeah, hang on one second, let me grab that.
So what it was they represented some of their biggest shows. Like there was a golf cart with like Happy Gilmore 2 with like jello shots and donuts. And I'm like, Happy Gilmore 2? But they had an activation. It was amazing.
Look
They
at
had the
you.
canola flowers out there, and then they had these 2 actors, as IU and Pak Bo-gum. And so Regina and I were like, we want to be like the poster with the 2 of them in the canola flowers on Jeju. It was just like, it was wild. And it's just amazing that Netflix is like, they've gone all in on Korean dramas, but to put it front and center and not just Squid Game, it was just amazing to see. And that they I think Netflix Japan hosted a bunch of influencers from across Asia. So that was just so cool to see.
That's so cool. When you posted that, I was like, oh my God, that is so cool.
So I put up an Instagram reel because the party on Friday was fun, but Saturday was the big event. Saturday. So y'all watched it, right? You saw it live on Netflix. But the red carpet was a red carpet times 100. It was activations, and they had not just press there, but they had cosplayers, and because One Piece is such a huge show for Netflix, and then they had the doll Young Hee from Squid Game, and they had these 3 activations. But I walked in, and Regina was working, and I take a look around, and who do I see?
Okay,
Oh my
so
goodness.
if I may just set this up, I'm sitting at home, kind of just keeping track of TUDUM on my live feed, and I know Marisa's there, and I'm getting a little bit of updates, and then she sends me this video, you guys. I lost my shit.
Geo came over.
So you can make your way inside, please. Thank you so much.
Geo came over.
So you can make your way inside, please. Thank you so much.
I was so excited. Park Sang-hoon live.
He looks so good. He looks so good. And Top was there, and Kang Aeshim, and Lee Jung-jae, and Lee Byung-han. And you could kind of hear how chaotic it was. So
Duck, I lost my shit at home. So the fact that Marisa and Regina held it together, I was really impressed. I was like screaming in my apartment. Yes.
And that's the thing, because like Regina was having a great time, but she was also working. Like she had, but then Top would walk by, and then you're all of a sudden you're just like 3rd gen fangirl or 2nd gen fangirl. And it was so it was amazing. And it was, it was a big Hollywood event, and I haven't been to one of those in a long time. So it was great. Yes, he is tall. He was head and shoulders of everybody else, which meant I could spot him.
Yes. Oh my God. You guys sent me one video, and I could hear Regina, and I could hear you on it. And I was just like, I felt like I was there. It was so exciting.
Yeah,
It was so good.
It was very exciting. So thank you again, Regina, for bringing me. I had a fantastic time. And like there was so much stuff that they gave out that we got. And so I got this. This is from the after party. Does anybody watch Stranger Things?
Oh my gosh.
Like so my husband was like, "Oh my God," and I'm like, I didn't watch the show, but it's like this tiki mug.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
And she had a Demogorgon. It became this running joke because all night, and even when she got back to the hotel, people were like, "Where did you get that Demogorgon?" And she was like, "Netflix." You can buy these, by the way. It's on the Netflix shop. So
oh my God.
If you need a big for your Friday night tiki cocktails.
Right? I'm gonna use that for my iced coffee.
Right. I know. What am I doing? Why am I not drinking out of those?
Right? I love it. I love it. It's so cool that you got to go to that and see the whole thing live. That's so amazing. Oh my God.
Super fun. Super fun.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The coolest. So again, thank you, Regina Kim. Marisa did a great job of keeping us all updated and keeping us in the loop, which was fantastic, and sending me pictures of Park Sang-hoon. So that was my only thing when we were like, okay, there's only one shot, and I'm like, Marisa, you go. But all I ask is just get me a picture of Park Sang-hoon, and she not only delivered, she sent me 2 videos. I was in heaven. I was in Park Sang-hoon fangirl heaven. It was great. All right, you guys, are we ready to now chat dramas? Are we ready to go?
Yes.
All right,
So
let's see. There's so many. Let's just start with the big one, shall we? Let's just go Mercy for None, y'all. Let's fucking do it. Let's dive in. Who watched this one? Yeah. Okay. We definitely need to have like a sociological conversation about the dude presence in this. Oh, hey, they finally put the one woman who was in it in the list. There she is. There's our one and only woman in the whole cast. There she is. Hello, Lee Sung-hee. Nice to see you saying here. So yeah, it was. What did you think, Marisa? What were your thoughts on?
Well, I'm watching it and my husband walked through and he's like, wow, that's really violent. And I'm like, yes, it is. Why can't I turn it off? I seem to like be compelled to finish it tonight. It was crazy because it was, I mean, yes, we need to note that there was one woman in this cast and there were a lot of ajushis and it was all men.
Like all of the
Yes.
ajushis. Every single one.
That is, yes, we have to note that it's a fact. But I couldn't turn it off. Like, why? Like there was something emotionally hefty about it, and yet he was kind of like the Terminator. Like he spoke very little. There were some flashbacks, but it wasn't very heavy on the flashbacks, but yet somehow this was so compelling and I couldn't stop.
You know, that's a really good point, Calvin. The anti-gun laws for creating, yes, they really had to get creative for sure. Duck 8926, 8,000%. Like, I posted it on Blue Sky. Like, Soji Sub was John Wick, and Lee Jun-hyuk was the puppy. And it was, for the first 4 episodes, was almost a beat-for-beat John Wick remake. And it was I really enjoyed it. I will say, though, that once he had achieved his first goal, it kind of faltered story-wise. I thought it got a little muddled from that point on. I mean,
So this is a webtoon or a manhwa. It's right. So from a few years ago. So I don't know how popular that was or how extensive it was or how long it was. Yeah, he's not Keanu.
No one is Keanu except Keanu.
No one's Keanu. Yeah. Yeah. I can't really explain it.
I messaged Marisa and I'm like, it's kind of this melding of John Wick and wait, give me a minute, and Study Group. Because Study Group's I know it makes no sense, but this is my theory. Study Group's violence was so cartoonish and over the top and absurdly unrealistic that's kind of how I felt about the first 4 episodes. He was just he would just walk into a room with his limp and his bad ankle or his bad Achilles heel and just punch someone in the face and knock them through a wall. Like, yeah. I mean, that's not possible. So,
yeah.
You know, and it was just like the first 4 episodes were like that. Like he was unstoppable for the first 4 episodes, right? And so that's kind of how I felt like it was a melding of those 2 concepts. Yeah, and Gong Myung like is just confusing me because he's like the greenest green flag ever in Second Shot at Love, and then he's like the bad seed over here in Mercy for None. And but he looks so good in Mercy for None. I'm like, you should take the styling to Second Shot at Love, sir, because this looks really good. And
I know. Yeah, there's something untapped about Gong Myung. And I remember he was in what was the biggest film in Korea with the chicken shop?
Oh my God, Extreme Job.
Extreme Job. So he was in that too. So I don't think he would have been cast unless but he was still kind of the puppy in that. But there are other hidden depths to him that I think we are only now seeing. So yeah, man, him and the other son, our guy from Trauma Code, like those 2 are just working so much this year. It's just like drama after drama.
Yeah. Duck 8926. Yes. Right after it was done, I kind of was like, meh. I mean, it was a fun ride. Like that was about it. The first 4 episodes, I kind of was like, oh, this is gonna be amazing. But again, I felt like the back half it got too bogged down in story that we didn't understand because they didn't set anything up. Like it literally was John Wick for the first 4 episodes. You killed my dog. I'm going to wipe everybody out. Done. You killed my brother. I'm going to wipe everybody out. Done. Like, that was it. And then all of a sudden, there was all of this machinations and, double crossing and triple crossing, and I was just like, "Who? Okay, okay. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah." And then, so it was a lot of that. So, yeah, I felt like the synopsis that they gave us in my drama list gave me more backstory than the entire show did, because I was like, "I don't know why this fight is happening."
Right. Well, I think that's the thing when the source material is a webtoon. Like I don't know how many years it went on, but like it was probably more than 7 issues, right? So
Right.
how do you condense that? And it's easy to get bogged down. But we talked about this with Regina Kim in our podcast, that these Netflix shows are perhaps less of a traditional K-drama and more of an extended film.
Mhm.
So if you kind of look at it that way, then you're not going, I'm glad this wasn't 16 episodes. What it is it's more than a 2-hour film.
Yeah.
I don't know who the writer and the director were though. So
Oh, yeah, let's take a look at that real quick. Where are you? Oh, the director was Chae Sung-eun, who had done Tong Memories, and that was it. That's the only person listed over here in my drama list. Now, mind you, my drama list took forever to even get the women posted, or the woman posted. I have kind of a weird theory, is maybe too big of a word for it, but I feel like there was some commentary to be had for this being everybody in this show was a dude. Like, I even looked at, like, the funeral scenes, and there was like 2 women at the funeral scenes. Like, this was a completely male-populated world. There was, like, 1 wife and 1 kid total. There were no girlfriends, there were it was all men, and they all hated their lives and all double-crossed each other, and I feel like someone smarter than me can make a lot of really good connections as to the whole male loneliness epidemic in this drama and all of the dude energy that was happening here.
yeah, because I think if you introduce a female character, then you are things that women naturally embody, like empathy, a different kind of humanity. And I think they purposefully kept that out of this world. I think that's totally
Yeah. And I
true.
thought it was also very interesting, the only women that actually had lines in the show were the smartest ones there. The lawyer and the women who ran the graveyard. So
Yeah.
they were the graveyard was populated with all women at those
Yeah.
consoles. So
Yeah.
they were the ones who were masterminding. They were the smartest people in the room. And I thought that, again, very interesting, and someone far smarter than me can write a really interesting dissertation on that. But I kind of understood why, even though at first I was like, there's no dude, it's all dudes. What the fuck is this show? But as I was watching it, I was like, I'm okay with it because I feel like I kind of understand what they're trying to say. Like, you're gonna die alone in the woods if you keep following this path. And
Well,
I thought it
yeah.
was really, really kind of poignant, but I felt it got a little muddled in all that.
Yeah, there's definitely big social commentary going on there, but you're distracted by
Yes.
the
So
sheer like
oh my God.
number of people coming at him, and how is he going to get out of this? And
Right.
the sound effects on all his punches is
And
just
his
like,
baseball bat. I was just like, what?
yeah, right.
Come
Oh
on
man.
now. Like, that was amazing. Though I have to say I appreciated the way Gong Myung went out. Like, he was such a punk, and he was a punk till the end. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just
Mhm.
like, oh, Joe. Yeah. So I will say this again. I said it on Blue Sky. If you're a fan of John Wick, it's kind of not a must watch. Nothing's a must watch. But if you're a fan of John Wick, I think you'll get a tremendous amount of joy out of Mercy for None. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're
Oh,
looking for a Soji sub return and a maturity to his acting, and that's not it. It's not it.
but if you're looking for a very stoic Soji sub walking around and crushing people's skulls in, you'll be very, very happy. And looking really hot doing it, you'll be extremely excited and happy about it. Like, covered in blood, looking all serious with his super extreme close-ups, with the blood just down his nose and maybe under his cheeks. It was great. Not once, but twice. 2 different fights. The exact same pattern. It's amazing.
It was, yeah.
Right? Right. I mean, I guess I wasn't. I think, but that's what I'm saying. Male loneliness epidemic, but more lonely and depressing gangster life. I kind of feel like those kind of have a. I kind of feel like there is kind of a common ground there with it, because why do you become a gangster? Because you're looking for community.
Yeah. And they're living by some sort of warped code.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly.
There was yeah. Like I said, I hit play. I was not expecting to enjoy it as much as I did, but I'm almost embarrassed to say how much I enjoyed it, because it was just carnage for like 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Just full on carnage. It's like, oh my God. And no one was happy. It was amazing. It was amazing. So you didn't like it? No. I mean, that's the thing, New Jeans fan. It was like it was a fun ride. I can't believe I'm saying it's a fun ride, but it was a fun ride for like 3.5 hours. I didn't think a lot about it afterwards though, but yeah. If you don't like violence, don't watch it. If you don't like all dudes, don't watch it. If you are not a John Wick fan, do not watch it. Yeah. But if you enjoy John Wick, a bunch of dudes fighting to the death, I say go for it.
Yeah.
And it was nice to see Soji Sub again. It had been a really long time.
That's very true. I was like really looking for his return. Does he have anything else coming up? That probably took a lot out of him, to be honest.
And I feel like they shot that like almost like a year plus ago. Like I feel like that's been in post for a while.
Well, I can see why. It's I can
no,
like the choreography and the capturing all those fights. It's like it's crazy.
No, Dr. Lawyer was his last one in 2022, and then Mercy for Nuns the last thing I got on his list here.
Yeah, I don't see any films either, so yeah.
Sorry. I mean, there's a couple you could go with that for sure, right? There you go. All right, so that was Mercy for None, you guys. It was oddly.
We can move on.
It was oddly.
It was to say about it.
It was oddly satisfying. That's what we'll leave it at.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk 9 puzzles?
Sure.
I forgot to put my banners up. God damn.
Oh,
I'm so turned around today because I redid.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
9
puzzles. How did you feel about the ending, Marisa?
Oh, I really enjoyed it. I thought they wrapped it up. They set you up for season 2. It's just, I need more of this two very, very quirky characters.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And it kind of didn't matter to me who the bad guy was. Like you could have chosen any of them and I would have been fine, because it wasn't about solving that mystery.
Right. I agree with you there, but I will say that maybe it was because we got 6 and then we got 3 and then we got 2. I think the way they rolled it out, I found the reveal to be a little anticlimactic, and I'm not sure if it was because of the casting, because you're kind of like, why is she here? For what purpose? And so I think it kind of tipped it off. But overall, I really enjoyed it. Though I was a little bummed out that our profiler didn't turn out to be the greatest profiler there at the end. But I loved her quirkiness. I loved their teamwork. I thought it was again a really, really fun ride, and I would love to see Sunsaku and Kim Dami together again.
Yeah, it was so refreshing to see a quirky character like her, who was young and very stylish and had a lot of money but was good at her job to some extent, except when it's like a little, it's like, her family's involved in her own trauma. But it was really refreshing to see that, because we don't need a love story all the time. No, so, this was a good cop show.
I enjoyed it for that. Absolutely. Yeah. I loved her. Yeah. I did. I thought it was good. And oh my gosh, that ending, the way the bad guy got taken out, I was like, oh God, that's horrifying.
Man, when you see that
it really was,
amusement
right?
park that Ji Chang-wook used to live in. Remember that musical?
Oh my God.
K-drama?
That
But
park is in everything. I feel like it's in like every other drama.
it's a dark, dark, dark place.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, okay, yep, sorry,
Yeah.
Amy. Just jump to the end. We aren't really well, we did kind of spoil it, but I feel like kind of like Marisa said, it wasn't so much about the crime
Who done it?
itself, who done it, but it was more about her growth and them coming together as I felt like a team. And so
Mhm.
I'm kind of hoping we get to revisit with them. I mean, at the end they did tip it off that there's another case. So
Yeah.
I kind of
Yeah.
really hope that we get that because they are a great matchup for sure.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It did really, really well on Disney Plus.
So
So I feel like kind of like a Shop for Killers, that it's probably one of those things where it did well enough that they are probably going to do it again. I think. I mean, I would guess. It seems silly to leave money on the table and not do that one again.
yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Yeah.
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 I mean, I think Amy said it best. Like we have so much more to say when we don't like it. When we like it, we're like, that was good. Yay. And then we're like, okay.
I know. Try not to spoil it for those of you who
Right?
haven't seen it, but really, it's just their relationship and Sun Saku, like coming off of Heavenly Ever After, to get Sun Saku in this one where he was just channeling all sorts of like, I don't even know what to how do you describe him? It's like he's obsessed with like noir films.
Right.
But there's a whole like Benedict Cumberbatch Sherlock, angle to this.
Mhm.
And he's just like, he's funny in it.
Yeah. I think he's so quirky in real life that he does always channel that in all of his characters, especially his detective characters. And I just
Mhm.
find that the full body tattoo is such a random thing to have that. Yes, Victoria, Detective Moon, the greatest detective ever. I just thought it was so random. Like, why would you put Sansaku through the makeup of having to do a full body, like full back, full Ben Affleck on his back and on his neck for a one line? I went undercover for a bit and then I tried to get it off and it hurt and now it's just there. I was just like, that's so random. Like there were like little things like that I'm like, are we going to explore that? Like, is that coming up? Like, but yeah, it was just. I love him. I just love him. Like he could like but I'm like, okay, that fits. That tracks. So
Yeah.
oh, Sansaku, we love you so much. All right, what else do we got? Did anyone finish Pump Up the Healthy Love? Anyone? No?
Did
All
you
right, then
watch
we'll
it at
go.
all?
I did not. Let's talk
No.
Haunted Palace,
Okay.
which I did watch. Who else? Who
Oh,
are my
okay.
Haunted Palace peoples? Anyone?
That finished this week?
It did. Y'all, Kim Ji-hoon fans, you need to get on board because the man spends 2 episodes grieving, crying, being possessed, wearing the goofiest glasses you've ever seen. Like it is a cornucopia of Kim Ji-hoon goodness for 2 episodes. The whole series is Kim Ji-hoon goodness, but he's kind of, he's kind of quiet. He's not front and center, but the last 2 episodes, it's like full force Kim Ji-hoon, y'all. Right? It was so good. I really enjoyed it. I mean, it's a very simple story. It's nothing new, but it was really satisfying. It was really, really satisfying. Yuk Sung-jae did a really nice job playing the dual character kind of thing. I thought Bona did a really nice job. I mean, she's not the most expressive actress. I mean, she's just not. But she's solid. Like you aren't watching her and going, "Oh god, just I don't believe anything." It was fun. The romance wasn't as romantic as you want it to be, but they were like best friends that kind of it was. I mean, he was her guardian spirit for like her whole life. So it's like they didn't know each other. But yeah, it was super sweet. It was super cute. And it'd probably be a really fun binge if you are looking for something easy breezy and yeah, just a good fantasy thriller kind of thing. It was good. Yeah. Yeah, the ending was delightful. It was so good. It's so satisfying, tied everything up. Yeah, it was satisfying to the end. Some great performances, some shocking things happened that you were like, "Oh, show, you went there. Interesting. Fantastic." They did. They did a really nice job. It was fun. I don't really have much else to say, but yeah. I mean, again, you guys have heard me gush about how much I've enjoyed it, but if you're looking for just something easy and you're just looking for a nice easy binge, I mean, you can't go wrong with Haunted Palace. It's got the romance, it's got the fantasy, it's got some comedy, it's got some heartbreak. It's got Kim Ji-hoon being his Kim Ji-hooniest. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, super satisfying. And then one of our favorites also in it is where is she? I love her so much. Where did you go? Oh, Cha Chang-hwa. My glasses are so bad. Cha Chang-hwa, who we've seen in all, she's in everything, right? I just love her.
Oh, yeah.
She's in My Demon. She was in See You in My 19th Life. She's just been in so many things that we've just loved her in. And she's just fantastic in this as well. Just funny and heartwarming and charming. And yeah, it was great.
Was she in the kitchen in, what is it? The Queen,
she was one of Mr. Queen's maids. Yes. That was our first time, I think her and Shin Sun Hae got matched up, and then they've done a few since then. Yeah. She's so good. She's so good.
Right.
Yeah. And she's solid in this, and she kind of anchors a lot of it. So yeah, I mean, again, highly recommend it. All right. Well, thanks, Haunted Palace. That was great. That was great. Let's see. Premieres. Did anybody watch any of the premieres last week? We had Oh My Ghost and Good Boy.
I watched Good Boy.
How was it? Let's talk Good Boy.
It looked expensive.
Really? Okay.
Also, I think every episode was like 90 minutes. Like, they were long. They were really long. I have never found Park Bo Gum so appealing.
Really?
He's like as he ages and matures, I think he's losing some of that flower boy look. He's also kind of tanned in this. So he's just, and he's a boxer, so he's very tough, and he's goofy because he's still Park Bo Gum. But I found him very appealing in this. And Kim So-hyun, she's not always my favorite, but her character is very cold, and she's doing that very well. So,
okay.
And Lee Sang-hee, oh my god, oh yeah, he's good. He's good.
Yeah, good. I mean that alone makes me happy because he's the one I would turn on. He's the one I hit play for on that for sure.
So the thing is, I got this one confused with the film High Five that's coming out with Park Jin-young. So I'm like, how don't they end up all in an accident and getting organs transplanted from the same person, and they end up with superpowers? And I'm like waiting for this to happen. But I'm like, no, that's apparently the movie High Five. Oh, and this is where they are all former like Olympic medalists working as cops and detectives and traffic cops. Yeah. So
you're going to be waiting a long time for organ donation.
I know. I'm like, oh, they're just naturally, because I saw superhero, but it's not that. It's just like athletic heroes. I don't know. So I enjoyed it. I found the episodes quite long, but
I have heard that they're like an hour 20, hour 30. Like, yeah, good God, that's a commitment.
Yeah, they were long. So what is this? Oh, and we're getting a full 16 episodes.
Oh, that's a long one. All right. I might dabble. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Ho Sang-tae is freaking hilarious. I don't know what he's doing. He is so goofy in this. It is really funny. He's funny.
That's awesome. So is it more of a comedy, or is it?
It's the K-drama soup.
Gotcha.
You go from a very tragic, painful scene to a very comedic scene. It's the K-drama soup. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt about it's a perfect segue. Let's segue over to because I did watch the first 2 episodes of Oh My Ghost Clients.
Oh, you
And
did.
it was definitely the K-drama soup because you've got people dying in horrible factory accidents.
Accidents.
You're
Oh,
just
my
like,
new friend Anupam Tripathi is in it. Do
oh
we have
yeah,
that picture?
he was great. He was fantastic, and he was in the first 2 episodes. So
Where is
good.
that picture? Oh my goodness.
Oh right, yeah.
Yes. Let's see. Yeah, so we found him at the bar,
I love it.
and I was like, "Hello."
Greetings.
Yes, and he was so kind, and we had a nice little conversation with him and his friend, and he was doing some red carpet hosting. I was so glad to see that because I was like, "Are you based here now in LA? Are you?" He's like, "No, Seoul is my home." So it was amazing that they flew him out, and you can see if you follow his Instagram, he has a bunch of clips from his interviews on the red carpet. But
That's
he was
fantastic.
just a lovely human being. So and he said that he was in a new K-drama. So I'm very excited that he's working.
Oh, he did, and he was great. He was a great character. It was a beefy character. It was a key character, so it wasn't like just like a couple of lines and that was it. He was a key part in the first 2 episodes for sure. Um,
Mhm.
I didn't not enjoy it. I mean, you can't really go wrong with God, why do I always screw up his name? I always do. I don't know why that is.
Chung Kyung-ho?
Thank you. Jung Kyung-ho. He was what am I doing? He was great. He's always great. I mean, the man is an amazing actor. He's fantastic. He's funny. He can do serious. He can do, he's fantastic. We love Solana, who is fantastic as his sister-in-law, which was great. She's like hilarious and wacky, and like she's a content creator that's got she knows all the things she needs to do, and she's helping him out. And I mean, Cha Ha-kyun, like he's hilarious as like her content creator bestie slash boyfriend, and they go around and do all this stuff trying to like what is the word I'm trying to come up with? They're like basically going into these places, these in violation of the labor law, and basically bilking them out of, blackmailing them out of money. And then he gets hit by, a bunch of steel beams, as one does in one of the factories, and a ghost that is, an entity that is trying to help people who get injured or killed in these types of accidents. Like, I need help. There's too many. I'll save you. I'll save your life if you sign this contract and help me. And so that's how he gets these ghost powers. And it's fun, but it's also really sad because you have these horribly tragic accidents that he then has to solve. So I'm not sure I'm going to be able to go the distance. I'm not sure.
I know. It's like painful to watch. And there are
Right?
quite a few of these labor attorney K-dramas that we've seen. And it's always like great to start with. And then you're like, oh man,
Right?
the violations are just like they hurt your
Right,
soul,
they
right?
hurt. And like and it's not like they're gonna fix the violation and save the person's life. They're already dead. So you're kind of like, I can't do it. And so
Yeah.
I want to keep watching, but yeah, they're so emotional. Yeah, you guys all know crying and me are just not, they're just not my favorite things. It's just, yeah. And how many episodes is this one? Hang on.
I have a bad feeling this is 16.
Oh,
This feels like a very traditional,
right?
like
It is only 10, so I
it's
might
10. Okay.
maybe I will go the distance on this one. I'm not sure, but
Okay. Can you take it? Can you handle it?
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. It's very good. It's very well done. If these are the kinds of if this is the type style of K-drama you enjoy, hardly recommend it. Did I say hardly? Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. It's very well done. It's got the perfect K-drama soup, the comedy and the drama and the crying. But you know me, you guys. I'm just not sure. Just not sure. I don't know if I have it in me at all. It's just too much. But yes, Gina was mentioning there's more chemistry between him, the sister-in-law, than his wife. I know, right?
Oh, yeah. Well,
It's like,
yeah.
okay. Yeah. I'm like, I kind of want you guys to get back together because you want to get back together, but
She's very vibrant and fun and lots of personality.
Right? Like you guys match better. But they've already like established that she's kind of for the other content creator. He's hilarious though. What do we know him from? What's his name? I know we've seen him in a bunch of stuff and I just can't place him for some reason.
He was just he's been the second male lead in a couple things. I think he was in the one with Honey Lee. Was that it?
Was he in that?
I think so.
He was in Secret, Spectre, and Joy. He was in Bad and Crazy. That's who he was. He was in Bad and Crazy. That's what I remember. He was in Tomorrow, Chosen Attorney. I don't remember that one. Oh God, I do remember that one. It was terrible. Castaway Diva. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's
him with someone else then.
Yeah, he's been around. Like I recognize him. He's pretty funny. I enjoy him. So yeah, I mean, again, if it's the kind of drama you're looking for, I would definitely. Maybe I'm hardened by 9 puzzles. Like, listen, those of us who like the crime genre, yeah, it's. But I cry over it's bad. All right, what else do we got, you guys? Let's take a look.
Speaking of crying, Unwritten Soul.
Oh God! All right, let's do it. Let's just do it as a perfect segue. Nice work.
I was just oh my God, there were so many moments. I'm really enjoying this drama.
Wait, yeah. Michaela in with the K-pop reference. Thank you. you know I know none of them. So you're like, Jen, here it is. This is what it is. Unwritten Soul. Everyone seems to be loving Unwritten Soul. Excellent.
It is so good. I think Park Bo-young is playing 4 characters because she's the twins, but then they've switched jobs, switched lives. So then that's also a switcheroo. So yeah, I think she's playing 4, but she's amazing in it. And Park Jin-young, so good. He's like all grown up.
I've never found him more appealing ever.
Right?
I've never found him more appealing. Yeah.
Yeah. Post-military. He's something else. So I'm really enjoying it. And the relationship with the grandmother is just saving me emotionally because it's kind of amazing. What did I write? I wrote that there's a lot of characters in this being lonely together.
Mm-hmm. No, that's deep, Marisa.
Is it deep?
That is deep.
They're all so lost in their own anxiety and in their own expectations of themselves and what they think, their mother has put on them or what their family has put on them. And it's just all of them. Mm-hmm. And they're all lonely, like all of them, like Park Jin-young's mother. Mm-hmm. And it's just kind of like screaming through the screen at me. But I don't know. What did I write? My worst enemy is myself. Like, ugh.
Oh God.
And it was it's very heavy. It's very heavy.
Yeah.
But I think there's something about Park Bo-young, especially coming off of that Daily Dose of Sunshine, because she has such a sweet demeanor, but you see this kind of iron backbone with her. Like she was just perfect for this role. She's just perfection in it. Yeah. I think it's just so amazing and heartbreaking and funny and all of the things. I'm totally enjoying her in this.
Right? Yeah. I am definitely enjoying it. I think I've said it a bunch of times. Like I was talking to Marisa that after this, like I'm just kind of tired. Like after we're done today, I'm just going to read a book and like just crash out. And Our Unwritten Soul kind of feels like that for me. It feels like a good book that you just sit down and you crack open and you just read. And it's a book you go back to over and over again because you know all the beats. It's like your Pride and Prejudice, right? That's how it kind of feels to me. It seems like just a really like comfort food kind of drama that you understand these things. But so I'm really enjoying it, and I think Park Bo-young is doing a fantastic job as doing 2 characters. Like I believe she's 2 separate people. I do. Or sometimes it's like, but you do. I will say I have to agree with Calvin a little bit. I'm glad that we've kind of gotten to the point where many people are realizing that they're not who they say they are, because I am kind of like, let's be honest. Niji is not really trying to be Mirei at all in Soul. Like, not at all. Like, they're neither one of them is attempting to be the other twin in the environment in which they're occupying, and I'm
No.
kind of after 6 episodes, I'm kind of like, "Y'all, come on now. Someone other than grandma has to pick up on this." So I am
Uh-huh.
kind of glad that we've kind of gotten there. Um, but yeah, I mean, overall, it's just such a satisfying and enjoying, drama. It's just yeah, it's just like a big warm cup of hot tea on a cold day.
So it's 12 episodes, so there's maybe, you're kind of put through an emotional ringer, so at least it's not 16 of that.
Yes. So we hit the halfway turn. Now we're gonna go and we're gonna hopefully now figure it all out. I think, I agree. I mean, he called it at the end of episode 2, but we then changed it. I think he has 2.
Mhm.
But he also has been
Yeah.
like I guess I kind of wanted to know. Like I kind of really, really appreciated um the guy today. What was it? What's his name? The boyfriend slash bestie, uh Song Kyung-gu today being like, "You are not her," and I know and I was like,
Yeah.
"Thank you." Like, there's just so many tells, like, you don't know basic facts that this other person knows. Like, I don't like,
Right.
what is happening right now?
Yeah.
So, but yes, other than that one small quibble, I think it's been amazing.
Mhm. Mhm.
Uh, let's see. I don't know if I can do what is that 6 more? Can people get happiness?
Yeah.
Right?
Right. Yeah.
I think it's really interesting though, because they all do, like Marisa said, do seem to be very lonely and very unsatisfied and kind of overall, like, not happy, but we don't have the usual tragic K-drama backstory for people. Like, the mothers are I mean, okay, listen, the twins' mother, who is always who's played by the amazing, Jung Young-nam, she's not the best, but she's hardly abusive, right? Like, she's just kind of a distracted, frustrated woman because her life did not turn
Mhm.
out the way she wanted, but she's not a bad woman. And I mean, Huso's mom, who is Kim Sun-yeon, is amazing, and she's, like, just a ray of sunshine and delight, and,
Mhm.
they're both widows, and that's sad and tragic, but it's not like they have these tragic backstories, like, everyone came from a
No.
fairly decent background and home being
Mhm.
loved, right? So I kinda
Mhm.
hope that yeah, I mean, I kinda feel like happiness is in the cards for 'em.
Yeah. They just don't know how to handle a lot of emotions or situations or, it's that's all.
Or
A lot of us
setbacks.
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Just,
no. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So,
I mean,
but I
listen,
am enjoying it.
reflecting on your bad choices in life, I got that one down on lock. I got it on lock. I wish I could hide away for 3 years and just have someone
I
bring me
know.
food. I was
I
like,
know,
"Can
right?
I do that? Can you just leave me and my cat and just lock me in and just have food and coffee put outside my door for 3 years?" That'd be great. I would love it.
Oh my god.
I
Yeah. That's intense.
listen. Listen, at the end of the day, maybe being a widow in a K-drama is like the bar is low for trauma on that one. It's just these are just K-drama facts.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, episode 6 was really I did find episode 6 to be pretty satisfying for sure.
Mhm.
Let's
Oh,
see.
yeah. I'm not sure where I am. I know I'm behind, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure where I'm at.
The backstory with the
Yes.
Rosa yeah. Like, I feel like they're kind of getting a little like, I appreciate the backstory with the restaurant owner and that, but I also feel like it's kind of taking us away from the main story,
Yeah.
which seems to be the twins and them trying to find their own place in the world, and it just kinda and then it's becoming this law thing and the thing, and we're not really diving into why Mirei,
Mhm.
actually needed to leave, like, I'm guessing we're gonna get that in the back half, but I feel like I would rather dive into that more than I would this restaurant owner, but maybe that's just me.
Yeah, no, that's kind of typical, right? It kind of takes a left turn and goes a little deeper than it should. And I don't know, it's like the equivalent of the courtroom scene. You're like, okay, can you wrap it up? Because that's not the story.
Right.
But it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, no, you know what? You're probably right, Victoria. It's definitely gonna tie in. I mean, we all know that for sure. But that could be interesting. That's the next 6, right?
Exactly.
For
Yeah.
sure. I know. But
Yeah.
yes, overall, I mean, these are just minor quibbles. But yeah, I'm glad they're finally
Mhm.
like, I know who you really are. I'm like, thank you. Thank you very much.
Mhm.
But yeah, definitely one of the highlights of my watch list for sure.
Yes. Yeah. All right.
What else do
It's
we
a
have?
busy K-drama time.
It is so busy. All right, you guys, let's just I think we basically made our way backwards in the calendar this week. Tastefully Yours is almost unwatchable. But I'm gonna finish it because I only got 2 more episodes left. Anybody else?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll
Yes,
hit
we do.
play. I'm a little behind. Yoon Suk has now appeared, but I'm behind, and she's just taken off to Japan. So I don't. I was seeing a lot of criticism that the Yoon Suk cameo went on too long, and
Oh my god.
yeah, it's again veered off of the story. So I don't know.
Like,
I'll
just
see.
the longest side quest with characters we know nothing about and don't care about. Like, I'm like, I mean, listen, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I don't care that her chef mentor is not eating in his hospital. I know nothing about them. I know nothing about this backstory. I have no attachment to this story. The story I have an attachment to is her restaurant, her coworkers, and Kang Hanul and that relationship. Why we are
Yeah.
spending 3 episodes? Like, I'm just like,
It
okay.
really?
Yeah, 3
3?
episodes.
Oh
3.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I can
Between
understand the
Yoon Suk
criticism.
going up and then them spending 2 episodes in Japan. I'm just like, oh my god. Like, really?
Oh, interesting.
Yes,
Huh.
Gina. Like, listen, Kang Hanul is carrying this fucker on his back. Sorry, YouTube's gonna yell at me now, but he is carrying this thing on his back. Like, it's just a full charm offensive. And then he got the sad boy bangs, and I was never found him more attractive. I was like, sad boy bangs is like your look, my friend. I love it. Can we keep these? Yeah. So yeah, you have that
Oh
to look
my
forward
god.
to. You could almost skip to where are we at? We're at episode 9, 10. You could almost skip to like the second half of 8 and you'd be caught up. You'd be fine. Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
You would know everything you need to know. It'll be great.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
All
Yeah,
right.
like, who cares? And can we talk about the fact that she took the fall for Yoon Suk in the kitchen? Like, why? Why? Like, that's the reveal I need to know. Like, I don't understand. He's the one who screwed up. Why would you take the fall? Like, I don't get it. And then it was really messy in my opinion. Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
Hmm.
Number 8 coming in strong. Thank you. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Like, it was so weird. It was so weird. Like, it was just bizarre. Yeah. I mean, like, I'm not saying that there's not some fun happening, but
yeah.
it's kind of like, what is this? It's kind of a mess. Yeah.
Oh, the food is beautiful though. I mean, the dinner that she made for the couple and the in-laws, and then also at that food festival, like it was gorgeous. Like oh my god, gorgeous stuff. Gorgeous stuff.
They are pretty funny. I do enjoy them. They're a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. Kim Shin Rock, my god, that she just came off of what was it on the Unlawful?
Oh,
What was that?
She
drama?
was in Undercover High School. And she was
Undercover
evil
High
incarnate.
School. And then this, it's just like I love her so much that she's like
I love
the
her.
duality of Kim Shin Rock.
She just
She's
shows
a very
up and I'm
talented
happy.
actress. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Love it. Love her.
She brings me a tremendous amount of joy. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure, Amy, that his redemption arc is really all that interesting because they didn't give us anything. They started off with him having this very overbearing mother and him trying to prove himself and this brother that was always backstabbing him. And then we never really saw him. I found it odd, like in episode 7 or 8, people are like, "You're so much better now. You're such a great guy. Like, you were so money focused when you first came here." And I'm like, did we really see a change in him at all? Like, I don't feel like they gave us anything with his growth or his redemption story. It's like he came, he suddenly liked the restaurant, and now he's being like, I just feel like the writing has been weak for his character. They gave us 2.5 episodes about, again, this restaurant that we care nothing about, but they gave us nothing for his backstory, and I thought that was odd. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Tastefully Yours. I'm glad you're only 10 episodes. All right. And then one that it's really, and I'm second shot at love. We kind of mentioned it briefly because Gong Myung is the male lead in this one, and he is the greenest flag that ever greened. And I think he's adorable and I love them. And I love him and Chae Soo Young together. people are really kind of angry about this. I don't know why. I think it is a delightful drama. It is probably the drama that I enjoy the most right now. And I love Our Unwritten Soul for certain reasons, but just for sheer like happiness factor, Second Shot at Love is like it's like my happy place. Like it's just so joyful and so healing and so bright. And I think we're about to take a very dark turn, but up until this point, I've really, really enjoyed it.
What are people complaining about?
They're really people just think it's terrible and they don't like the way they're handling the alcoholism and I'm just like,
Oh.
I feel like they're handling it very, very not mature is the wrong word, but I feel like very smartly for the audience in which it's intended, right? Like, and so I'm really enjoying it. Oh yay, you guys too. That's why you're my people. That's why I love you guys.
Yes.
Right? I mean,
wow.
it's interesting. Let's hear more about that. I'm very curious. Yeah, they move very fast. Like, I mean, I feel like they're going into the dark places, like our preview for next week. His dad has been hidden away in he's like his quirky little nurse assistant that has come with him from the trauma of the hospital when his dad came in and busted the whole place up and we think killed somebody on accident by shoving her into a table. Like, you just go with it. She's like hidden his dad away. She's hilarious because she's like in all the clubs, right? So she's like in the drone club, and then she's in the knitting club, and she's in the tarot club, and she's like in every club there is in this town, right? And she's hilarious. And then all of a sudden she's like skulking at this like hospital where the dad is being hidden in the basement under lock and key. And she's like, I could have killed you in front of your son. And I'm just like, what is happening? What? Who? Wait. Oh, show. Come on.
Okay,
Like,
dramas.
come on. Like, really? But I am overall really enjoying it. Yeah,
Very
exactly. Cool. Like, I think for high functioning alcoholics, they're handling it very well. And I will say that I was like a little bummed out that this past week, like she went on like a binge to like prove a point, but I feel like there's gonna be repercussions for that coming up. And so I feel like, again, they're not giving it a pass. So I feel like we've mentioned this before, but I feel like they're handling with humor a way to kind of get in there and be like, hey guys, I think as a society, we have an alcohol problem. And I kind of dig that without being like a very special episode about drinking culture in Korea.
Oh my gosh. Did you
Right?
did Ballerina come out?
This weekend, yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I am
Chae Soo-young's Hollywood debut.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? Like, she was hilarious, and I loved her being like the weirdo of the town in every club. And yeah, but now she's like in a trench coat and her hand, like that trench coat tied off, hands in her pockets, looking very stern. It's like, what is happening? What is happening? But yes, I really enjoy Chae Soo-young, and her chemistry with Gong Myung is adorable, and I really am enjoying it. I'm really, really enjoying it. Oh my goodness. Well, there we go. That's our week, you guys.
Wow.
Right? Let's see. Chae Soo-young a crazy drunk who's got someone killed. He's right. Yeah, right. I was pissed off about that. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like that, I feel like there's going to be repercussions for that coming up, which hopefully is going to happen because I was super pissed about that. Let's see. Also, yeah, right. I mean, he's trash, so hopefully he gets outed as trash. It's very frustrating. It's very frustrating. But again, it's written by a woman. It's directed by a woman. So far they have not let me down. So every time I'm like, oh, show, they've not let me down. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we are okay. We are in good hands, y'all. Good hands. Excellent. All right. You want to open forum this thing?
Yeah. It's June. We still have new shows this month, right?
We do. Do we want to take a look at those new shows?
Yeah, let's do that. Because we got a big one coming up at the end of the month.
We do. I think that's the only other one I'm looking forward to be honest. Let's see.
Yeah. We've been living in that Squid Game world for years now. I'm kind of excited and sad for it to wrap up.
I know, right? I'm very curious to see what is next. to be honest. All right, so we
Yeah.
just had Mercy for None. This week we have the first night with the Duke. Listen, I'm
Tequila?
intrigued. I'm intrigued. Listen, I love a good historical drama, a good historical romance. So give it to me. Come on, come on, come on. It's him and So Hyun. I like her. I don't actively dislike her.
I like her.
Yeah, it's kind of
She's from
cute.
Girls' Generation, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
she was great in Love and Leashes. I really dug that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really liked her in that, and, like, this one is, like, university student K is an ordinary young woman, but one day she finds herself in her favorite romance novel set during historical times, and she basically sleeps with the prince, who's the male lead in the book, and changes the whole book because he doesn't end up with the female lead of the book. Come on, y'all, like,
Come on.
yes,
It's a Wattpad story come to
right,
life. Come on.
it is. Yeah, Wattpad. Like, I'm all in. Are you kidding? Like, fan fiction for days, y'all. So,
Yeah. And I think the two of them, there will be it's I don't know. I think there'll be like a wink to the audience the whole time. So I think,
right? Like,
yeah.
exactly, Gina. Anybody who's read, like, come on. Like, I just love it. I love the fact that she can't she's like, she's screwed up the whole book. I'm like,
I love
yes,
that.
let's do it. So yeah, I'm kind of that's the only that one and Squid Game are the only two I'm really looking forward to. Our movie, y'all, like, listen, I know a lot of people are gonna love this and call it the best thing ever. I just don't even have the bandwidth for that kind of drama. I
I
just
know, right? It's
like,
like I love the both of them, but I don't
right?
know. I don't know.
Like, this cast is amazing. Like, I mean, listen, I love a bunch of people in it, but good God, he follows in his director father's footsteps, and what is it like? The screenplay tells a romance of a story involving someone with only a limited amount of time, and then he runs into an actress who only has a limited amount of time. Like, I can't. I can't. I can't.
I know.
I can't. I can't. Cannot. But I know a lot of people will, and they'll tell me it's the greatest, and I am happy for you. I hope you really enjoy it.
Yeah, I still haven't seen My Dearest, so I don't know.
And that one even ends well, and I can't even bring myself to hit play on that one. This one, like, my God, it's like Love Story. Like, no,
No.
I'm not I'm
No.
not hitting play on that. It's not happening
No.
at all.
No.
Okay. Hunter, you were excited about this one. Hunter with a Scalpel. It kind of reminds me of Hyper Knife when I read the synopsis.
Mm-hmm.
This one has Park Hyun, Park Young Woo, and Kang Hoon. I like Kang Hoon a lot.
I like Kang Hoon a lot, and I love her.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a lot. I think she's underappreciated, underrated. Maybe it's just that she picks more challenging fare or something not quite so mainstream. I don't know. I always enjoy her.
Mhm.
So, yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see.
This one has got a
Her
dark and
forensic
twisted
scientist.
poster, but it's like the past comes to haunt a forensic pathologist considered to be the top of her field. The father she presumed dead all of these years has returned to threaten everything she worked for. With everything on the line, she has no choice but to face her past and save her future. Dun dun dun.
Love it.
I mean, I'm
Love
probably
it.
hitting play on that. I'm not gonna lie, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely right up my alley.
I love a forensic pathologist.
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
forensics is I dig forensics.
Yeah.
Solanda Holmes, which hilariously is another Sherlock ones, and this one's got Lee Young in it as the lead, and we've got Jung Young Ju, who I adore. So I might be hitting play on this one.
Yeah, this is the one with the 4 women, right?
Mhm.
So, yeah. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
curious, very
4
curious.
housewives who are overwhelmed with housework, ignored by others, and who sometimes have to put aside their own dreams for the sake of their families, solving cases by listening to the stories of victims who have been overlooked and tracking down evidence in their daily lives. Again, detectives. A good, like, the little detective forensic work in the old apartment complex. Isn't that like what is that? Murders in the Building? Like, listen.
Yeah.
So yeah, when I was putting the calendar together, I was like, "What is this?" And I was reading it. I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm probably watching that too." Okay. I Am a Running Mate. Probably not. This is a high school one.
Yeah,
as much as
that's
the past.
yeah. Unless it's study group, we're kind of shy away from high school.
Right? Yeah. But yeah, this one is and it doesn't really have we don't have a network for this streaming yet, so it's gonna I think this one's gonna be tough. I think it's gonna be a tough one. But it is model student good grades running for student council. Duck 8926 is excited for Head Over Heels.
Can I just go back to
Yeah, of course.
that I Am a Running Mate? It's
Yeah.
written by the co-writer of Parasite.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, okay. I don't know. We will see what the
Interesting.
people say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely gonna be a let us know, like with study group. People are like, study groups are good. I was like, all right, I'll hit play. See what happens." And then I was like, I was wrong. You guys are all right.
Mm.
Where are we? Oh, Head Over Heels. This one I feel like is strikes me as similar to Lovely Runner.
Yeah.
Pak Sung-ae is a high school student, but at night she is a shaman named Fairy Chunji. Obviously not Lovely Runner. Stick with me. When she works as a shaman, she covers her face partially to hide her identity. She is famous as Fairy Chunji, and she is busy working with her clients who come to ask about their future, fortune, illnesses, and other things. One night, Bae Kyung-yu and his mother come to visit Fairy Chunji. Pak Sung-ae has a crush on him at first sight, but she sees that he's destined to die soon. The next day, Bae Kyung-yu appears in front of her as a new transfer student in her class, and she decides to save him from his destiny.
Okay. All right. So Chu Young-woo is on some sort of winning streak. So
I'm so sorry. Hang on one second. Andrea, Come and Hug Me is amazing. Love that one.
yes.
It's one of my
Yeah.
favorites. Yeah.
What are you trying to remember? And
Wait, what?
yeah. Someone you were trying to remember who recommended it to you?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it might have been Jenn because it's one of her favorites.
It is. That is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I love that one. Anyway, sorry. What were you saying, Marisa? I just saw Come and Hug Me and I got super excited.
Yeah. No, so it's our guy Chu Young-woo, who we just saw in Mercy for None, and was in Trauma Code, and was in Tale of Lady Auk. And it was this shot a while ago. Like, why is he in? Did you say they were in high school? Like,
yeah,
huh?
Yeah, I don't know why they're just in high school because how old is he?
I don't know, but well, I don't think he's gone to the military
He's
yet.
26.
So, yeah, he's young. He's younger than he appears.
Right?
He's very good.
Yeah.
So this is interesting. I wonder if I don't know.
But I find it interesting that he's going from Trump. He must have he had to have filmed this prior, but Trauma Code, he's an adult.
Yeah.
Mercy for None, he's an adult, and now he's a high school kid. Like, that's weird. Yeah, that is a strange.
Yeah. Well, you
it's
said
a strange pacing.
Yeah, like I'm curious. I wonder if this was shot a long time ago and then he's been super popular and now they're releasing it.
That is
I don't know. I'm making things up.
You are, but that at least makes sense where the regular pacing of that does not. Like, why would you put them back in high school? But it does sound like it's kind of a fun little tale. Fantasy tale. It's only 12 episodes. Who is she?
Let's see.
All of Us Are Dead. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Who is she in that?
She was also in Hospital Playlist.
Oh, okay.
All of Us Are Dead. I'm not sure which one. I don't remember which student she was.
No, I don't either. But okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
And then of course we have Squid Game season 3. Lands on the 27th, y'all. It's all coming to an end.
Here we are.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Actors can change roles in age groups, Gina. We just like if you're going to be an adult, stay there. Oh, okay. All right. I liked her. I liked her a lot, quite a bit. All right.
Oh, yeah.
She's
trying to suppress it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's Andrea, that's a definite possibility. I talk about Come and Hug Me all the time. It's one of my favorites.
Probably was.
Oh, Amy B. Interesting. Should I binge season? Yeah, I would pace yourself. It's a lot. Season 1 is a lot.
Mhm.
You could
Mhm.
probably do season 2 right into season 3. That would probably be pretty
Mhm.
satisfying. I'm not sure I would go back to back to back. That might be a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you've been tipped off to a lot of things in
Right.
it, but it does pack a wallop because
Yeah.
it's relentless.
I mean, you
Even when
already
it's taking a break, you're
right.
still like, "Oh my god."
I mean, you already know how Squid Game season 1 ends. So, there's not a big surprise of who's gonna make it to the end,
Yeah.
but, yeah.
I think because it's changed the global face of television that, yeah, it's worth watching.
I mean, yeah,
It's a lot, though.
I kind of feel like just as a K-drama fan, you should,
Mhm.
you know, just watch it, even if you just had it on in the background to say, "Yeah, I watched that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Of
Mhm.
course I watched that."
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's massive what that show did. Number 1 show on Netflix, period. It's like,
Yeah.
that's huge.
It's huge.
Um, so season 3, I just saw something that director Huang lost 2 or 3 more teeth with season 3. I'm like, "Oh my
My
god.
god.
This poor man, the stress has been killing him."
Good lord.
So,
Good lord,
mhm.
man. Get a team. Get a team to help with some of that. It's like, good god.
I know.
But yeah, I'm super excited for season 3. I mean, I have high hopes that more than one survive, but I'd probably be dashed. But everyone, I keep reading that the cast is feels like the ending is very satisfying.
Oh,
So
good,
I'm
good.
curious what that means exactly. But
Yeah, yeah.
I read somewhere where Lee Jung Jae was like, "I'm very nervous. I thought it was a great way to wrap up, you know, Squid Game." But as always, it's such a huge show. I'm curious what everyone else is gonna say. But right.
Wow. Well, I'm excited for it, so
Right? Yeah, I mean, it's been a ride. Just the whole Squid Game ride in general
yeah,
has
yeah,
been something. So, yep, we get
yeah.
the final installment, you guys, on the 27th.
Plus, who
So
knows what Netflix is gonna roll out over the next couple of weeks because the promotions for season 2, like, taking the doll and, sending her down the river in Bangkok, it was just like, I don't know what they're gonna do for season
right?
3. So, I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to that.
So it's super I'm super intrigued, right?
Mhm.
And then at the end of the trailer, there's that baby crying, and I'm just like, "Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God." So, yeah.
I know, as soon as they introduced a pregnant character, I was
Right? Ah. Yeah,
it already hurts. It's like,
right.
you know
Yeah, so I'm really
Yeah.
excited. And, kind of going back to Regina Kim, we talk a lot about Squid Game in our podcast, so if you guys get a chance, go ahead and take a listen to that. We have a lot of Squid Game chats about all
Yes.
of that, so it was really good.
Yeah.
Is anybody watching anything else or anything you wanna recommend? Let us
Yes.
know. Ooh,
My gosh.
that was a beefy chat.
Yeah.
I loved it.
It's a lot happening. It's a lot happening. We were in a slump and now we're not. There's
Right?
dramas all over the place.
It's kinda nice. Every day I've got something to
Mhm.
watch.
Yeah, I love
Oh,
that.
nice. That was a
One of the best.
that was a good one. That was a fun ride.
Mhm.
Ah,
Mhm.
I enjoyed that one. What else
Yeah.
what did I hit play on the other day that I was like, "Huh, I can't think of anything. Let's see."
I know. I feel like I watched something that wasn't a K-drama, but I've already
Right?
forgotten what it was.
I know. I am watching
Oh
Murderbot,
gosh.
which has been a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's on
Oh my
Apple.
god.
One episode a week of 30 minutes, less than 30 minutes, that was not working for me. I'm like,
Oh,
come on now."
right? We've been reconditioned, so
So much, and I'm just like, "Oh god, one high school hero? What is that?" Okay, anyways,
Ooh, what
tell
is
us
that?
more. Oh,
Mm,
you're on sites. I can't even find
okay.
sites anymore. Like, I don't even know where they are anymore. 'Cause there
Mm.
was something I wanted to oh, that was it was, 9 Puzzles, episode 2, was it? I think we talked about this, but I
Oh,
couldn't
yeah.
find the subs anywhere, and, Hulu, like, blanked, so I had to watch the dub. That was an event. It's weird.
Yeah, they fixed it though,
Yeah.
but, yeah.
But normally I would have gone to the sites and I couldn't find one that was actually up and running. Fire up that VPN.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean,
Alrighty.
listen, it's been a really solid, super solid
Mhm.
K-drama lineup lately.
Yeah.
All right. I think
So
that's
we will
about
be
it.
back in 2 weeks. If you guys can help us out and comment on the video itself, not just here in the live comment section, but that really helps us. And check out our podcast. We had not just Regina Kim, but our usual deep dives into all sorts of dishy stuff and casting and all of that sort of fun stuff, because there's always a new K-drama around the corner. And if you would like to support us and become a Ko-fi member, then you will get a special members only podcast, and it just helps keep our channel going, because content creation is super fun, a lot of work. So,
Yeah. We appreciate all of your guys' support and help. Thank you. Yes, I have to say, Michaela, I saw that on, I think it was Vicky, and I thought of you instantly. I'm like, hey, I bet Michaela's watching that one. And I was like, is this the same thing? I'm like, it is. Yes. How is it? I hope it's as satisfying as the Korean version.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Yes. So, all right, you guys. Well, once again, that was fantastic. Again, as Marisa said, thank you for all of your support, whether it's a like or a follow, or, if it's financial, if you can afford it, we really appreciate any and all of it, just to kind of keep the ball rolling. Is it working today? Isn't it working?
I don't know.
Oh, there we go. Balloons and lasers,
balloons.
y'all. Big one. And so we will see you guys in 2 weeks, and it'll be exciting. It's gonna be great. You guys have a great week. Have great K-drama watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.